Today, I will be going over my God Squad. I get asked on stream all the time, who I should use and what my squad is looking like, what pitchers to use as well. So I will be showing off, every single card on my team, on my God Squad, my bench, my starting pitchers, and my bullpen. And I'll be going over why I use them as well. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, if you want to see more videos like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. Okay, so first off, I have Willie Castro, Tatis, and Singleton in the outfield. From what I've used, Singleton doesn't play bad in left at all. If you place Tatis in center though, it is it's pretty bad. He gets really bad reaction time. Willie Castro honestly plays a better center field than Tatis, so I would not recommend doing that. I tried it for like 5 games and it wasn't good. So I would for sure stay away from that. But Singleton in left works, and you get him by acquiring or completing the NL East collection, so all of the NL East. So yeah, this card is like really good, probably like top 3 in the game right now. Switch hitter, 112 contact, 105. So this card's really good. So I had to find a way to put him in the lineup and keep him in there. So he's a left fielder for me, and he's been fine. I will update if he's like gets to be like pretty bad, then I'll take him out and put him like DH or something. But so far so good. And obviously Tatis is insane. Already having P5. This card is unbelievable. Great swing. And Willie Castro, same thing. He's switch hitter, really good stats. And yeah, what more can you say? For the infield, I have David Wright at third. So this card is actually really good, and his swing feels like even better than previous years for some reason. I think it's the same swing, but it feels better, and his stats are really good. So 107 contact, it's gonna play. 107 power versus left, really good. So yeah, this card's amazing. I think I have the I don't think I have a mod on him. I don't, but I'd probably do the power mod, I think. So yeah, David Wright, really good. Shortstop, Mookie Betts. I think this is my favorite card in the game so far. I am hitting, let me see here, 621 with Mookie Betts in 140 ABs. So yeah, this card is very good. I think he has the best righty swing in the game. And P5, I'm using the parallel, no wait, I'm using the power mod, this one right here on him. I think that's the best one for him. Good contact, good power, and his swing is amazing. So he plays way above his power. I think it's my favorite hitter in the game right now for sure. The only bad thing about him is his defense. So his defense, he's 51 speed at shortstop. He's not the worst, but you want a little bit better. When I get Tulowitzki, he's probably gonna be DH or somewhere. But key point, yeah, I don't have Tulowitzki or Pujols. Pujols will probably be at third or first, wherever he plays, and Tulo would be at shortstop. So I don't have those 2 guys yet, but when I do, they'll be in the team. So second base, Ketel Marte. I don't need to say anything more. Like, this card is really good. Switch hitter, amazing swing. They changed the swing, but it's still like amazing. So doesn't really matter. And yeah, it's Ketel Marte. First base, I have Santana. Again, I don't need to say much more. Switch hitter, and his stats are really good across the board. Great swing. So Carlos Santana, yeah, he's crazy. At catcher, this is where it gets interesting because I love Will Smith, but Cal I've been loving too. And Adley just came out, and I think I might buy him to replace Will Smith with him. So yeah, Adley's probably gonna take the spot, but so far Will Smith has been incredible. I love this card. Same with Cal. I've been switching Cal and Will Smith on and on. I love Will Smith, so I think I'm gonna keep him there for now. But once I get Adley, again, I'm probably gonna take him out. And Ozzy Albies too is another switch hitter who has really good stats. Again, I don't have him P5 yet, but when I do, I'm gonna put the power mod on him, and he's gonna have like 81 power versus lefties. So great swing again, great stats. Once you get him to P5, again, a lot of these cards depend on P5 and get better, like way better with P5 and the mods. So keep that in mind. So for the bench, we have Caminero, we have Richie Allen, we have Lance Berkman, and we have Jordan. So Jordan, if I ever am like late in the game and I need like some pop or something, like against the righty, even against the lefty, you can tell he has 111 contact, 102 clutch. We all know Jordan is insane. We all know his swing is crazy. So again, late in the game, DH, you know, I need like someone to fill in and do a job. Jordan. Same with Lance Berkman here. His clutch is really good. Really great swing, switch hitter. It's mainly his like righty stats that are really good. So he's more of a platoon. Might toss him in the outfield sometime. You know, he's really good stats against righties. If anything, he'd come in for DH, maybe, if I'm feeling him. So, you know, it's more of like kind of like a situation where like if I'm feeling Jordan or Lance, you know, we'll go with one of those two. Richie Allen, again, really good swing. And he has 116 contact versus lefties. That's really good. So his swing is great. You know, against a lefty, he'll come in and platoon probably for like, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. But, you know, again, tough lefty maybe. I have to bring him in for that 116 contact. So really good card. Yeah, I like Richie Allen and Caminero as well. I love Caminero. Great power. It's one of those things where if I need him, you know, hit a home run in a situation, I'll go to him. Because his swing is really good and he gets great exit velos. And he has all the quirks you need too. Also, keep in mind, yeah, the quirks are huge. If you want, I think the best quirks are Dead Red, Breaking Ball Hitter, and Bad Ball Hitter. So this card has them all. And those are mainly the 3 quirks that you want on a hitter. And yeah, that's it for the hitting aspect. I guess I'll show my lineup too. So I have Singleton leading off, Tatis at 2, Cattell at 3, Mookie 4, Albies at 5, DH obviously, David at right at 6, Castro at 7, Santana at 8, and Will Smith at 9. And again, if I get Adley's probably gonna move up like to 5, I think. So line up there, that's the hitting. Now let's get on to the pitching here. Okay, so for the starters, I have Yoshi, Skubal, Doyle, Leiter, and Kershaw. From what I've faced online so far, I faced Skubal once, and he was completely disgusting. I cannot hit this card. There's something with his motion this year that they did that is really tough to pick up, and the ball just jumps off his hand. So, you know, he has pretty good stats, but it's mainly his motion. His motion is unbelievable. Honestly, his slider too. His slider gets up to like 92, so it's kind of like a Kershaw / like John Don slider too. Yeah, and he throws like 101 fastball. He's insane. He's better off the windup than the stretch, but he's still insane off of both. So I would for sure get him in if you are looking for a pitcher. This card is unreal. Oh, by the way, a mod on this card would be insane. So as you can see here, if you get him to, yeah, if you get the hit per 9 on Diamond plus 9, you get to 93 hit per 9 versus righties and 92 hit per 9 versus lefties and 102 pitching clutch. So yeah, that's going to be messed up, man, for your opponent, for whoever faces this card, because he is unreal. Same goes for any pitcher here. You know, the mods, you probably want hit per 9 for, yeah, K per 9 doesn't really do anything. Or it does, but it's not really necessary because hit per 9 is better. So it's probably the one you want, Diamond hit per 9. So yeah. Next one is the only righty I have, Yoshinobu Yamamoto here. So the only other righty I would recommend other than him, if you want to have like more righties in your rotation, is probably either Wheeler, McLean, Skeens, maybe Burns. He's been really bad for me, but maybe Burns. And maybe Lorenzen and Holmes too. Satoria's probably the second pick here because he just super dots. He shrinks your PCI kinda. And he's very tough to hit because of the dead balls that you hit against him. So yeah, if you're looking for other righties, I would recommend those other like 5 or 6 that I mentioned. But I'm going with Yoshi because his stats are really good and he has all the, you know, meta pitches here. He has fastball, splitter, curveball, cutter, sinker, and again with the mod, you know, he's crazy. 108, 101, 98 pitching clutch. Really good righty there. And yeah, I would recommend him as, you know, one of my righties in my rotation. Liam Doyle is someone that I haven't used yet, but just looking off of his stats and his pitches, I can tell he's going to be pretty good. He has a fastball, splitter, slider, cutter, sinker. And I've heard from people that his cutter is like 85 somehow. And it's like really slow and disgusting. So really great card. Mod again, hit per 9, plus 9. Yeah, could be disgusting here. This is kind of a question mark here because he can't control, like he can't throw a strike. But when he can throw a strike, he's disgusting. So I have him in there for that reason. And I hope that when I get him P5 and I get the control mod on him, which is this one, he's going to be even better because he'll get 111 hit per 9 and 61 control. So that's what I'm hoping on here. That's why I'm going to keep using him. Yeah, probably the only pitcher right now that I have that will use the control buff here, or mod I mean. We know how Leiter is. We've all faced him before. Really good stats. Slow changeup, turbo sinker. So yeah. And last but not least, we got Kershaw. You know, the World Series reward. I got him in the 1,000 badge right there. The card art. So a little flex right there. But obviously for some reason he's like super glitched out of the stretch. He's disgusting off the stretch. And his slider is pretty fast. You know, it's like a little mini John Don slider. He's got all the they gave him a splitter this year instead of a circle change. So I don't know if that's better or worse. But you know, he has a turbo sinker. Great stats. Again, hit per 9 mod. Yeah, what more can I say? Really, really good starting pitcher here. So that is my starting 5 here. Yoshi, Skubal, Doyle, Leiter, and Kershaw. Let's get into the bullpen here. So the bullpen is the last thing I'll talk about in this video. We have Mark Davis, Zerpa, O'Day, Hader, Roki, Andres Munoz, Rich Gossage, and Ottavino here. First up, we have Mark Davis. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to be that good, but I faced him once and I just couldn't hit it because his PCI is so tiny, and his circle change and splitter are kind of nasty because they look the same a little bit, but they have like different swing timings. He's pretty tough to hit, and not to mention he has 125 clutch, which is unreal for this point of the game. So highly recommend this card. I think he should be in everybody's bullpen if you have him. And yeah, I mean, he's disgusting. Next up, we have Angel Zerpa, and it's honestly between him and I think Chapman here. But the only reason why I put him in over Chapman is because obviously his stats aren't as good as Chapman's, but his pitching motion is disgusting. His pitching motion, especially off the stretch, is really tough to pick up. Really tough. The ball kind of like warps off his hand. It's disgusting. Not to mention he has a good pitch mix too. If you're looking for a lefty, I would go with him for sure. Darren O'Day I just got today, and he's gonna be someone that I use a lot too. They gave him a curveball this year, which is pretty good. I faced it like once. Someone threw it once against me and it was kind of nasty. Got me to be late, like inside. So highly recommend this card, especially if you're facing a righty. 102 hits per 9, 98 clutch, good pitch mix. So obviously submarine guy, good control too. Hader is someone that we all know by now is glitched. You know, he has a very glitched 2-seam. It warps like almost 99% of the time. I would say almost 100% of the time. Yeah, so he causes the pitches to warp, and he causes you to contact swing on every swing. Yeah, SDS, I don't know why we haven't fixed this card yet. He was an issue last year, and we still haven't fixed him. So I'm really confused as to why he's not fixed yet, but you know, I don't know. I would recommend to not use him because, you know, it's kind of scummy. But, you know, if you really have to, if your opponent brings him in, then, you know, bring him in as well. So yeah, Hader, I hope he gets, you know, nerfed soon because it's ridiculous. He's broken. He's legit broken. Next up, we have Roki. So this is probably my best righty in my pen somehow. I looked earlier and he has a 0.82 ERA. Really good card somehow for me. I think it's his mostly righty stats, and that's why he's really good for me. And he throws really weird this year too. He has a weird delivery. So I would highly recommend this card. Throws outlier, I think, 102. Slow slider, really good splitter, sinker. Yeah, good righty. Ottavino, again, is someone that's really good every year. And he has a great pitch mix. His delivery's still the same, still nasty. The only bad thing about him is his lefty stats. So if you're facing lefty, I probably would be careful with him because he'd probably get rocked, but he'd still maybe do good. But for sure against righties is his specialty. So yeah, I would put him in your pen for sure. Rich Gossage is someone I just got, but I liked a lot that I didn't see a slurve out of him this year. He has a slider instead, which is huge because I feel like his slurve is really easy to hit, and it kind of like jumps off his hand and it looks like really like loopy, and it's just really easy to hit. So yeah, for sure, I love this card. I haven't faced him against lefties. I haven't used him, I mean. But against righties, he's going to be disgusting. Probably the best reliever against righties right now. 113, 110 K per 9 as well. So no foul balls, hopefully. And 102 clutch. And he throws outlier, you know, changeup, sinker, slider. Nasty, nasty card. Highly recommend him. And Andres Munoz is the last guy here. I feel like he's kind of nastier this year, even though his delivery changed. I don't know what it is. But again, he throws outlier, and his stats are really, really good even against lefties. So yeah, I mean, this card's really good. It's really slow slider, slow circle change, tough to pick up the ball off him. And yeah, I mean, there's Andres Munoz. And I guess the other guys that I would recommend, maybe Kenley. If I see that like Rich or Roki, you know, get rocked pretty soon, I'll probably put him back in. He's still really good, so you know he's not a bad option to have in there. For a lefty, I'd probably go Chapman. Again, if you don't want to use Zerpa, if you're bad with Zerpa, I'd go Chapman. Wouldn't recommend Gagne here. I wouldn't recommend him. He's really easy to hit. Mason Miller, maybe I'd put him in as a righty because he has really good stats, so that's a hard maybe. And other guys like Britton, again, decent against lefties. Maybe like this Greg guy is pretty good from what I faced. 102 clutch as well. Fernando Cruz isn't bad, but really bad control. Really bad. But it is, I mean, his stats are really good. So, you know, if you want to take that gamble. Dominguez for a gold isn't bad either. 104, 111 clutch. Pretty good. Blay I was using for a bit too. 106 clutch. So I would bring him in with runners on. I think that about covers it. Maybe Raleigh as well versus a righty. And Doval as well. He's kind of good. But Morihone too, maybe. Oh, also Clevenger too. It's pretty good as a lefty. Yeah, that'll be it. I mean, that's my team. You know, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer all of them. I mean, that is what I'm using so far. Again, once I get Tulowitzki and Pujols and Felix and Anibal Sanchez, it'll be a different story. Sanchez and Felix will probably go in for Doyle and Leiter, I'm guessing. Yeah, you know, that's it for the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. You know, I'll go over my team in the future. You know, when I have a better team, when there's more cards out in the game. But for now, this is it. So if you guys liked the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.